to the cloud. Let me see here. Oh, shoot. Oh, come on, dude. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Okay. Can we go here? We're recording. I guess problem is, yeah, I might have start using the other company because you can't go Facebook Live and YouTube at the same time. There's that other one, Stream. There's that other company everybody's starting to use.
Oh yeah, StreamYard.
No, not StreamYard, the other one. There's a new one out that I'm going to start to use because you can click it and send it to Facebook, Instagram.
Oh, so the one that I use is called online. It's called OneStream.
No, there's even another one like that. Well, here, we'll get going. I'll tell you what it is. Because I advertised a you know what on it on Facebook. It's not StreamYard, it's oh well. Right now that I'm looking for it, I can't find it, right? Anyway, we'll get started here in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I just put it on Facebook so that I get more bang for my buck as opposed to okay, ready?
Yes.
Put this on Facebook. Oh man. Got some stupid work. I think I might have just gotten a bug, so I don't think it's even gonna go to feed. Maybe it will. Somehow I downloaded something, and that's what I hate about this shit. One more try. Set as default. Okay, let me try. Okay, let me try this again. Now I'll just go and just do it later. No, something stuck in my computer. Hold on. You know, see, it's not even letting me. So I got something here that's Opera. That piece of shit. Okay. I'll get rid of that in a little bit. All right, well, still ready. I guess it's just here and I'll have to move it later. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, this is Albert Corey. You know me as the Taxman, where we come on, we show you some simple and amazing ways to take your business to the next level. Boy, I got an awesome treat for you today. How many of you had trouble with social media? How many of you think that you can't get your name out in social media? We all say that. We're all not the best at it. But today, I got Miss Angie Hernandez, double E. Okay. She is the girl I met, this nice young lady that I met at an event. Like I always say, you're just one event away from meeting awesome people. And now we've run into everybody else. And guess what? We'll see each other in Fort Lauderdale on Thursday.
Yeah.
But she's the girl who's going to take your social media from 0 to hero. Guess what? And that's the way to be. That's now the new yellow page. So now, Miss Angie, I hope I gave you a good intro. So now take it away.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Albert, for having me here. I'm excited to be sharing a little bit about social media and most important, how you can change your life and your business. Because you said something incredible. Is your business is about transforming their business to get into the next level. In social media, I think forms a really good part of your business. Now, back in the day, the way that we used to do advertising, it was through yellow pages of newspapers, of magazine, TV, radio. But those things don't work.
Can I say something? By the way, you're talking. I know we have everybody here, but for y'all don't know what that is. Yellow Pages was that big old thick book. Sorry, Miss Angie.
Yes.
If you lived in Miami, it was like, you know, by the way, at one point, Yellow Pages was so thick, Angie, it was two huge volumes. Did you know that back in the day? All right, sorry.
No. And it's true because I remember.
One more thing about Yellow Pages. Yes. Guarantee most people didn't know how to do the alphabet, especially if you came from a Hispanic world, because it's written in English from gringos in Chicago. Sorry.
Yeah, no, and the funny part is that many places use the Yellow Pages to hold the doors open.
Oh, yeah.
right? We never, like, every time that we needed somebody, we needed someone like a dentist, a lawyer, anything like that, you just go there, pages, find it, get the address, call them, and go there. Well, those things don't work anymore. Social media has become the new way of advertising, and it's crazy that many times we don't use social media the way that it should be. So what I do is teach you how to position your brand, how to create a post that is going to attract your customers, get more leads, and most important, what to post so you can make more money, because my goal is to help you 3x and 5x your business. So I'll tell you a little bit of how I got started. I started a business about 9 years ago now. And then it was about selling a product. And I was doing door by door. I was trying to post little things in the cars, like in parking lots. I will put it in the cars. Nobody ever called me. Nobody ever said spend so much money when someone told me about this thing, internet. And at that point, at that time, Facebook and, like the first like kind of social media, I thought it was just something that you just share a picture with someone. Then later on now with like TikTok and Instagram, it was to the point that I thought it was just something for people to have fun until 5 years ago, I decided to learn the, social media marketing. I learned actually how to sell. My business completely changed. I was broke. I was desperate. I was trying to sell. I was doing door by door, begging my friends and family to buy or to refer me someone. And then when I started using social media, literally I went from zero to hero, how you said before. I was able to sell in about 50 different countries to over 70,000 new customers, making in the last 5 years over $80 million in revenue for the company. Changed my life completely. And I'm here at home in my PJs selling and making money. So 2 years ago, I decided to create a course in how to actually teach this so you can do it too. And it's incredible because now we can see that we can take your restaurant, your small business, your idea to position it online so more people can see it and more people can actually call you and get with you.
All right, now that you said all that, what is your, I know you're a good Latina, so where are you from?
So I'm from Colombia. I came to the United States about 20 years ago with nothing, absolutely nothing.
And what city did you start in?
So I moved from Colombia to Stamford, Connecticut.
Oh, that's too much gringo land. By the way, guys, if you don't know, I'm the white guy in Miami.
Yeah.
The Blanco, the gringo.
Yeah.
Connecticut,
so,
wow, there is no Latinos in Connectitic.
Absolutely no. 20 years ago, like that, absolutely nothing. And then I move around a lot. So I went to Chicago for like a year. I was in San Diego for a little bit. I love San Diego, but then I ended up being in Florida. It was part of like my culture, my family, everybody lived there, and it was absolutely amazing. Right now, I live in Arizona.
By the way, all your family probably lives in Doral or Weston. And Doral, Florida I go there all the time, which is right down the street. Since you're Colombiano, what's your favorite food then?
Arepas.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, absolutely. Arepas, coffee. I mean, everything. I love Latino food.
What do you like to do? Okay, but isn't Arizona a little hot?
It is right now.
How hot is it, by the way? How hot at noon or 3 o'clock Pacific?
104.
Shit, in Miami, it is now, tell you, we're at 91 and hot.
Yeah.
Holy cow, I bet you make sure that air conditioning works well.
It is, but it is a complete different heat. It is a dry heat, so even at 100, you're fine. I got used to. I fell in love with Arizona. I love hiking. I love hiking. I love mountain biking. I love anything that it has to do with the outdoors and.
I was just gonna say that, Angie. Yes. I was just gonna say when I was out there a few times, Arizona is the hot diggity bomb if you're an outdoorsy person,
Mhm.
but you have everything from the mountains to the deserts.
Right. Yes. You can, I mean, I was in Mexico a couple of weeks ago. I just drove to Mexico, stay there for the weekend, came back, like drive. It's amazing.
Not like Miami where it takes me, I can't even go 3 hours and 4 hours. I didn't even get past Disney World. All
Exactly.
right. So now we talk about that. So why do you think most people fail in social media? Or this is gonna be a two-part question.
Yeah.
Why do you think most people can't do social media? Why do you think the reason why people don't use social media for their business?
Well, one of the most important is because they are scared to use it. And then most important, they don't know how to use it. They don't have a strategy behind and how to position themselves, what to do. And most important, they don't know who to create content for. You need to find out who your ideal customer is in order to sell them, in order to create content.
So does that mean if I see on TikTok, by the way, everybody, you know I'm on TikTok, right?
Yes,
I mean, on TikTok, you're not doing the da, 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 huh? No, we don't see you on TikTok doing the merengue or huh?
Not at all. It is incredible the need of professionals, business and entrepreneurs in social media. And there is so much the great way that you can position yourself out there in all these in all these networks where you can just become that expert in your field, in your career, in your business, and just, I mean, take it away.
By the way, you know, and obviously we met in person. It's so funny, you're right. Because if you follow me and if you Googled me, right, I'm sure you checked out. I'm pretty omnipresent, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you're right. And I've been doing it since day one, since it started, pre anything. But you're right. It's an easy way to grow your business. I just think, by the way, you might hear a good, funny story that happened, not to me, but I was just talking to somebody that 3 or 4 people that I met this week on some of the groups I was hanging out in, you know what they said to me? Oh, I can't be on social media because my tribe doesn't hang out with me. And I'm saying, like, Lord have mercy. I don't care if you're a corporate Amazon, if you're a corporate lawyer, there's got to be a spot. I bet you even on Facebook, right? Say you're, everybody says there's no business because you're a business exec with 700. Oh, and by the way, I read the statistic that Facebook is down on the number of subscribers. Sorry. So instead of, and I'm going to make this up, Angie. So instead of, well, it went down, instead of 3 billion people on Facebook, right, Angie? Now there's only 1.8 billion, right?
Yeah.
Only.
Well, total, there was 4.5 billion people active in social media, and 80% of the 4.5 billion follow a business or like any type of business, and 70% of them actually take an action to inquire about business or buy any of the products. Imagine having less than 1% out of 4.5 billion. Let me ask you, how would your business look like if you just take advantage of that?
Can I tell you a funny story that happened to me last week about social media? I had a customer, haven't seen him in 8 years.
Wow.
You know how he knew I was in business? Because he sees me posting on Facebook every day. And he saw me on Facebook and he came in and he did a $400 donation to his Amex did a $400 donation to my office. Why? Because I'm out there, and I'm going to back up what you're saying. I can tell you that even this year happened again, because I'd be posting when you could on Grant Cardone groups, I'd be out there every day giving tips and clicking and liking. And guess what? Somebody again, 6 years, and I haven't been on Grant Cardone in years. Oh, are you still doing tax returns? I said, sure. Cha-ching.
It's actually networking. So we used to do it BNIs. We used to do it going outside, meeting people, going to conference, doing all this stuff to pass our business card. And those things are work. But how many hours will it take you to drive somewhere, fly somewhere, meet people? Right now, we have the access to the internet to do it 24/7. You can go to any group right now and start just introducing yourself, talking to people, creating relationships, and build that networking that you need for your business.
And by the way, I know your services cost, but for the average business, what would it cost to post to say, hey, my name is Albert, I am the tax man. Do you have any questions? What does it cost me? Not your service. I mean, you know where I'm leading to, right? Right?
Yeah.
Correct? It's zero. Obviously, we need you for the strategy, but at the end of the day, you're out there posting, right?
Exactly.
I mean, we hire you for the strategy, but at the end of the day, it's somebody posting something to say that you're awesome. We just need you to make sure you put the right pictures.
Exactly. And it's free advertising. Not just in one platform, but imagine just being able to touch 4.5 billion people. And the thing right now is that, yes, a lot of kids are using social media for dances, to share things, pictures, anything like that. But our generation of people that have small business are not utilizing.
You're making me your age. I love it, darling.
We are.
Thank you.
We are.
No, you're not that old, darling. You don't have to be that old that quick. We're close, but thank you for making me feel good.
Absolutely. But what happens is that our generation, again, is not utilizing the same platforms. So the ones who are making money are the 20-year-old, 15-year-old. They're posting a lot. They know how to use it. And we struggling in our business, trying to sell something, trying to grow. That is the biggest difference. The people who actually takes advantage of technology, evolving, and creating strategies, different things, because the definition of insanity is keep doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results. So in order for us to get a different result, we need to get out of our comfort zone and do something that we never done. And then social media, it is not something that is going to consume a lot of time. If you plan it ahead, it can take you just 30 minutes, 15 minutes per day. That's it. You're done. You're putting your name out there, your business out there, making a presence and branding your business.
Very cool. All right, now we're coming to the next little parts. Now I'm going to ask you 3 questions. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. 3 tips that business owners can do, or either 3 tips or 3 mistakes that business. Let me do one at a time, because later this is going to be repurposed. Okay, tip number 1. What one thing business owners could do right now on social media?
The first thing you need to do is find your ideal customer. Who are you selling it to? You know, the problem is that we try to create content that everybody's going to use. And yes, maybe everybody can buy your product, everybody can utilize your service. But when it comes to social media, for example, you're selling a house. Let's say if you're in real estate, you can sell a house to a brand new couple. They just got married. They're making $100,000 a year. You can also sell a house to an investor who's doing $10 million investments, right? The content and the questions that they have are completely different. Right. So if you go from creating content for this type of house, and then this investment house, this commercial property.
Hey, can I ask you a question on that real quick? Yeah. So would you saying that the same content that you would use for Facebook is not necessarily the same content you would use for Instagram?
Not, you can repurpose, you can use a lot, but it is
the description could be different.
The description is different, okay. Definitely different.
Now, sorry, because we're making these short. So you want to make it another question, I'll chop it up even more. So question number 2, give me a second tip.
The second thing, now that you know who is your ideal customer, who are you selling it to, then now start asking, what are the problems of my ideal customer? What are the problems? What are the struggles? What are the difficulties? Why? Because now you want to do is trying to figure it out. What do they need and how you can solve those problems with your business and your service.
Question number 3. How can you help? Well, I'm asking, what's another tip?
Okay, so the next step will be, now that you know the ideal customer, you know their problems, now it's time to create content. first, you need to be consistent. You need to be doing consistency is the key. And you want to start positioning yourself as an expert, literally just answering questions of your ideal customer. If it's a health and nutrition company, then how can you sleep better? How can you have more energy? All those things. It's never about selling a product. It's about literally just resolving people's problems.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Now we're almost coming to the end of the show. Give us a final thoughts, and then how can they get a hold of you? Or
Absolutely. So the reason and the way that you guys can remember this thing is very simple. It's a strategy called the CPRs for social media. So doing a CPR for social media: customers, problems, and resolving problems. So customers, think about the problems they have and resolving their problems. And the way that you can contact me is texting 26786, the word online. You're going to be able to receive a free ebook and what social medias and platforms you can utilize. You can contact me and you can have all the strategy, everything that I'm talking about, so you guys can start building your social media and start making money.
Okay, everybody. Thank you, Miss Angie. Awesome. I will see you. I don't know when this is going to be playing, but we'll be together this Thursday in Fort Lauderdale. Guys, thank you for joining us to the Taxman Show. I always say sharing is caring, and please go out and help change the world. Thank you,
Thank you so
and have a
much.
good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oops. Stop. Yes.